Welcome, everyone. It's one crazy week. It's the news doesn't stop things. Hey, Bernie, Martin, Ethel, Lemony, Karen, welcome. Come on in, guys. Cheryl, smash those hearts. Tanya, Kimbers, Maria. I know there's a lot of people live right now. It's crazy. Hey, Jenny B. Jenny B, that's you, right? I saw you yesterday at the day before yesterday. Hey, Laura K, Wolfman, Jock, Robin, Margie, Jen Barron, Andrea. First of all, shout out to all of you. Yep, it was great to see you there. It was incredible, right? It was an incredible atmosphere. It was great to see a lot of you that came up to Washington, D.C., that came and joined us at the Swamp rally. It was just an incredible environment having all of those patriots standing there and being able to go out there and speak truth to power. I could tell you some things that while we're waiting some more people to join, slam those hearts. We Donald Trump was really pissed off today. I told you it worked between what we did at the Swamp of the Union and what the Midas guys did at the Peoples of the Union. The ratings were terrible. And for those of you that know Donald Trump, he follows the ratings, and ratings for him is everything when it comes to but let's get into something important. There's a reason why I'm going live now. I know there's a lot of people live now, and I apologize if I'm dragging you, but we have some breaking news, and I wanted to share with you. Jenny, today's my 50th birthday. Oh my God! Happy birthday, Jenny! Everybody, let's wish Jenny B a happy birthday. Wow, that's so awesome. That's a big 50. Happy birthday! And the ticket. Oh, that was it. That's incredible. I'm so happy I really got to meet you. That's an incredible present. Happy birthday. Everybody shout out. That was her birthday present. That's incredible. I hope you enjoyed it. It was an incredible lineup, and it was just an incredible day, to be able to. So happy birthday from all of us, from our all Love Remembers family. I hope you enjoy it. But I need to get into some breaking news, folks, because I just went. Those of you might have seen me. I was just on Waj. I joined him and Katie Fang quickly for 15 minutes. Also, later on today, just to give you a heads up, at 7:30, between around 7:30, 8 o'clock, we're gonna do a special. Me. Zev Shalev, Ali Leonard's going to be there. Wajahid Ali's going to join. Hey, Dimitri. He's going to join us. Also, it's going to be a special about the breaking news that I'm sharing with you today. There's two things that are happening that are very important. The first thing is Howard Lutnick. Howard Lutnick, the Political article. I don't know if you guys have seen our tremendous work that the Wolf Pack is doing, each and every one of you, and also some of our incredible independent and investigative journalists. We've been funneling a lot of this information all over to our Congress, and there's major action happening when it comes to all of the corruption that has been going on. What's it called? The corruption that's going on with Howard Lutnick and all of the financials business that he's been doing it. So I could tell you, for those of you that read the Politico, I'm going to be writing later on about more information. But there's a major rift inside of Trump world and Lutnick. If I was going to say, and I told you, Trump's not getting rid of anybody. Lutnick is. If I was going to say, Lutnick would be the first domino to fall. Not only is because of Lutnick's involvement and constantly coming up in the Epstein files, and that's really bothering Trump, but also Lutnick and his sons and his family has been making a tremendous amount of money while he's been in the Trump administration. Remember, Howard Lutnick used to run Cantor Fitzgerald. Howard Lutnick is, when it comes to Wall Street, is part of the Wall Street elite. So if you take a look what has been transpiring over this whole year and everything you've been seeing from the tariffs to the announcements, going back and forth, a lot of it had to do with Howard Lutnick. So I could tell you Howard Lutnick is on the radar, folks, not only on our radar, not only on Congress's radar, but also on Donald Trump's radar. The only reason Howard Lutnick is still there is because Donald Trump can't position himself to be able to give the Democrats or give anybody a win. So that's why Howard Lutnick is important. But that's something that is ongoing. But the breaking news that I want to share with you guys that is extremely important, and smash those hearts. I see my brother Dean is in here. Dean, later on, we're going to be going live with Zev talking about this. Hopefully, you could join us, my man. And by the way, I saw Steve Schmidt. Me and Steve finally got to meet. Steve Schmidt is the man. We had an incredible, I mean, everybody, it was just incredible stuff there. But let me get to it because I got to run. My daughter has this recital at school today. She's 4 years old, but she sings, she dances to her. It's the world. So we're gonna go to the recital. And that after I get back, we're gonna do a live at 7:30. And I'm waiting for some more information to come in. But basically, for those of you that have been listening to me for the past month, you know the one thing I've been talking about is Georgia. I keep talking about Tulsi Gabbard. A lot, even though while everybody was talking about ICE in Minnesota, while everybody's talking about, all these things that is happening in Venezuela, and we're talking about everything. But the one thing every time I told you guys, Tulsi Gabbard, Georgia. Well, today, folks, finally, the Washington Post has confirmed it didn't take 6 months; it only took about a month this time. So we're getting better, but because of our community. But finally, today, the Washington Post just released an article I'm going to be writing about later today. But this is some serious stuff, folks. I need you to listen to this, and I need you, whatever you do, pass this information out because this is more serious than the Epstein files. This is right now. What I'm telling you right now, what's happening right now. This is our. This is it. This is if we do not somehow stop this. And I was in Congress the past couple of days speaking to some of our Congress people, and the scary part is a lot of people know that this is coming, and I told them, and now they're confirming it. And but we need to be able to stop it. We need to be able to push on the other side. This is no joke. So the Washington Post reported today that the pro-Trump activists working, listen to this, are working in coordination with the White House, are circulating a draft executive order aimed at declaring a national emergency to give Donald Trump extraordinary authority over voting and elections. Let me repeat that for you folks. This came out today, breaking news. Washington Post reported that the pro-Trump activists working in coordination with the White House are circulating a draft executive order aimed at declaring a national emergency to give Donald Trump extraordinary authoritarian power over voting elections. You know where this is coming from, folks? This is coming from Georgia. If you remember a month ago, I told you when they raided Georgia, I told you what was happening. And I hope, a lot of the Congress people are listening because now they're starting to understand that when I tell them something 100%, it's 100%. And now you're seeing it happen. So basically, Tulsi Gabbard was put together with the team with John Ratcliffe from the CIA, and you got what's in there, Pam Bondi, you got Kash Patel. Georgia has been the target. It's been already the target for the past 6-7 months. They've attacked Georgia. They've taken over the voter rolls. And I told you what is being worked out. The only way Donald Trump could nationalize these elections, federalize these elections, is if he could get foreign interference. But the problem with all of this is the only major foreign interference that we received in the election was Russian foreign interference. So they needed to do the shift. So that's why they have Tulsi Gabbard. That's why when people were saying, what is Tulsi Gabbard doing in Georgia with the FBI? I told you, she's making the shift. Well, here it is now. The activists are pitching a draft. Listen to me. This is you could read this in the Washington Post. The activists are pitching a draft claiming that China interfered in the 2020 election, a claim that has already been investigated and found without zero evidence. But they are right now pushing the China because what will happen? Because if they are allowed to push that China interfered in the 2020 election, then they're able to use that bogus foreign interference argument to assert a national emergency, folks. And you know what a national emergency does? It allows Donald Trump to bypass Congress and the Constitution, folks. So this is a national emergency. What I'm telling you right now, folks, and I need you to go out there. I need you to everybody to spread the word far and wide. I need you to be able to tell everybody out there that could listen that we need to be able to right now. We need to stop them. The only way we could stop them is be able to get other Republican Congress people, other people that are standing right now with the Epstein files to start holding them to accountable and to stop them from this, because this is as urgent as they come, folks. Exactly 9/11. I don't even know how to make it even more important than this. This is more important than anything. This is because if they get away with this, the next step is he is going to nationalize and federalize the election. That means no. Just so you understand, that will include banning mail-in voting, mandating rigid voter ID, also allowing the president power over, and this is the most important thing, it will give the president power over how ballots are cast and counted nationwide. Folks, let me repeat this for you because I don't know how more important this could be. It will give it will give him the power to count the ballots. And remember what Putin told him. Remember what happened in Alaska. What Putin told him. It's not who votes for you, Donald Trump. It's who counts the election. He understood that very much, and I've been talking about this for many, many months, folks. This is now we've come to a head. The Post is reporting on it. If the Post is reporting on it, that means that they're already getting their sources are starting to confirm what my sources are saying. That is dangerous stuff. I don't want to be right about this. I was always worried about this. Just yesterday, literally, we were doing a live, and just yesterday, I was talking about this. Just yesterday, I wrote a letter saying, just don't forget about what Tulsi Gabbard is doing. Just yesterday, when we were, and here we are, folks. Literally today, this is what's happening right now. So, what I'm asking each and every one of you out there right now, this is an emergency SOS to every single one of you, to every volunteer, to every person out there. Please spread this message far and wide. I've been talking about this for a month. Now it's reality. Take that Washington Post article. Everybody go out there to flood your social medias. For a little bit, we need to talk about nothing else but what is happening in Georgia, what Tulsi Gabbard is doing, what they're trying to nationalize the election. It is more important than anything else, because if they get away with this, this is exactly fair. This is a coup. This is a real way to do a coup without having the army do it. So that's why it's extremely, extremely important. I don't know how to emphasize this more enough, to go out there and make sure, for our volunteers are going to go out there after I get off here. We're going to get on the phone with the volunteers and they're going to go to work. I ask each and every one of you that's not a volunteer, if you can become, I ask you, it costs no money to sign these petitions. But today, I'm not even asking you to sign the petition. Today, I'm not going to ask you for anything but one thing. I'm asking each and every one of you to please go out there, call your Congress people, write your letters, sound the alarm. Make sure that this is now, just like we talk about the Epstein files now, but we do not have 6 months for this. We do not have 5 months for this. We do not have 4 months for this. If they are working on this right now, the fact that the Washington Post is reporting on it now, that means that we are closer to an announcement that I think. I've been hearing from my sources that literally within the next few weeks, a month, they're going to come out and announce this, and then it's going to be really bad. So before we get there, before we wake up to some breaking news, we need to make sure that we sound the alarm. We make sure, call each and every person you know. When you go on these platforms right now, while you got all these pundits, everybody out there talking about, sound the alarm, tell them what's going on, bring this, because this is not some regular news, folks. This is the news. This is it. This is what I've been telling you about. What's it called? I told you about the Epstein files. Now I'm telling you about this. This is it. Donald Trump knows there is no winning the midterms. His numbers are the worst of any president. His poll numbers are sinking. His GOP is turning against him. MAGA is being destroyed from inside out, folks. He knows this, and that is why he is terrified. The people behind him that are running the show, like Stephen Miller, are terrified. Russell Vogt are terrified. People like Pam Bondi are terrified. People like Cash Patel and Tulsi Gabbard, they're terrified because you hear them saying it. What did Johnson tell you? Speaker Johnson said to you, if they lose the House, President Trump's presidency ends. They know they are all going to go to prison. They know they have done things that are so they are going to do whatever they can to be able to. This is why I'm asking you and pleading with you. I'm asking each and every one of you. I usually don't do this, but this is so extremely important. I can't tell you. I know some of you want to come up. I'm gonna 7 o'clock. We're gonna 7:30. We're gonna do. I'll bring you up. I have to go because it's my daughter's recital. I just wanted to go live quickly and sound the alarm. American citizen, I will invite you up later on tonight when we're up all together. I'll try and invite some whoever else wants to come up. But right now, I just literally have to go. But I want to let you know that I'm asking you guys right now, go out there, make sure whatever you could do, DM, text, message your favorite social media people that you follow. Send them this message. Let them know what's going on. Make sure we sound the alarm. We need to make sure. I already went on Wajahid Ali's show. I told Katie Fang. Katie Fang is all on it. I've spoken to Ben Midas. I've been calling him. He's supposed to call him back to let him know. I'm doing everything I can, folks. I told people, it's so crazy. I was literally sitting with the House Intelligence Committee yesterday in Congress telling them about Tulsi Gabbard. It's sick. I can't even believe. I feel like I'm in the twilight zone right now. I was sitting there and I was just Joy Reid. I'm going on Joy. I think on tomorrow, the day after, to discuss. I promise you. We're everybody is going to talk about it, but I need you guys to do the same thing. I'm doing whatever I can. I need you guys to go out there, and when you're on other shows, Acosta, all of them, make sure you get. We need to sound the alarm. I know this might not be the most exciting news that they want to talk about right now. I know the Epstein files are extremely important, and I tell you honestly, I'm the first one that says talk about the Epstein files. I'm the first one that talks about the survivors. But folks, this is extremely, extremely 911 information, and that's why I want to let you know. And that's why today we need to do everything we can. I gotta go. Love each and every one of you for all of your supports. Keep spreading the message. If you can, become paid subscribers. Continue contributing to my GoFundMe, and because as you can see, no more sitting here and just talking. I've been to DC twice, and we're only getting started. It costs a lot of money, travel, security, all this type of stuff. So the one thing I promise you, I'm not planning to and ever take money from big corporations or billionaires to be able to get. I will never sell out. I will do it to whatever I can with each and every one of you. So your support, my work together as a team, as a community, we will all get it done. And to all the volunteers, God bless you for helping me do all of this. And for all of you guys that follow, keep doing it. But today, go out there and make sure you spread the message and make sure everybody gets to know what's going on. Very important. Tulsi Gabbard, Donald Trump, they're trying to steal our election right now underneath our nose, and it's happening right now. I'll see you guys around 7:30. When I get back around 7:30, we should be live. Take care.